High-risk individuals and their families may face threats to their personal safety and security. Threats may arise from national security concerns, such as from state-backed actors or terrorists. Knowing the level of security that is provided by your doors, windows, and internal walls is paramount in keeping you and your family safe. Most standard doors, windows, and internal walls fitted in residential and business premises are inherently vulnerable to attack. NPSA has conducted detailed analysis of this threat and ran a series of comprehensive trials in which windows, doors, and internal walls were attacked using various portable tools, including sledgehammers. From this research, NPSA has produced guidance on how high-risk individuals can improve the security of their homes. This guidance outlines the range of steps you can take to improve the security of your doors, windows, and internal walls. It details how, through replacing or retrofitting your current doors, windows, and internal walls, you can improve your home security and increase delay time against forced entry. This film focuses on improving your doors. There are separate films that focus on improving your windows, patio doors, and internal walls. A standard door set comprises the door leaf, door frame, hinges, locking mechanism, hinge and lock jambs, leading edge, and the sill, plus the associated door furniture such as hinge bolts and sometimes dog bolts. They may also include glazing or vision panels and a letter plate. Door sets are made from a variety of alternative types of materials, including timber, UPVC, steel, and composite incorporating steel. Unless designed and installed to meet an appropriate security standard, they are likely to be inherently vulnerable to breaching when subjected to a forced entry attack. Common varieties of timber doors are susceptible to fracturing when subjected to attacks involving repeated impacts and forced entry. When tested, some standard timber doors failed within seconds. Others offered limited delay times. Rail and stile doors are when the fabric of the door is not made from a single piece of wood and is instead made from multiple individual pieces connected together. These are particularly vulnerable and do not provide enough delay time against a forced entry attack. Standard UPVC doors can fail within seconds. Composite incorporating steel doors can provide improved resistance to forced entry, but can still be compromised. There are multiple types of locking systems available on the market. These include rim locks, mortise deadlocks, and multi-point locking systems. A single rim lock is not strong enough to protect against a forced entry attack. Even the traditional combination of a rim lock and single mortise lock will generally provide very little resistance under forced entry attack. Commonly used glazing is very susceptible to being breached, and an attacker may gain entry through a vision panel or may reach through a broken panel to compromise any locks and door restrictors. Intruders may also exploit letter plates and pet flaps to breach your property. Improving your doors to achieve a greater delay. We suggest using doors made of a solid hardwood timber construction, avoiding UPVC, composite, and rail and stile timber doors. Hardwood timber doors should be a solid core and frames should be formed from continuous lengths of routed timber. You can further reinforce by adding 2 mm thick steel plates to the back and front of the door leaf along the leading edge. To provide extra support to the jambs and to stop them from splitting during a forced entry attack, a Birmingham or London bar should be fitted. Birmingham bars are fitted along the rear hinge jambs and, in cases where the lock keeps are mortised within the frame, to the rear of the lock jambs. London bars are fitted to the rear of lock jambs incorporating a rim lock's surface-mounted keep. By combining a rim lock and 2 mortise locks, you can deliver much greater resistance to forced entry when compared with a single lock setup. But for even greater protection, you should consider switching to a multi-point system, which includes hook bolts. During testing, this configuration of door repeatedly offered over 4 minutes of delay time. Hinges can be reinforced by fitting hinge bolts or dog bolts to the door leaves along the hinge jamb. We recommend that you replace any doors with vision panels for those that don't have them. If not possible to remove vision panels, it is important to ensure the vision panel is as small and located as far away from the locking hardware as possible. And if vision panels need to match the design of others in the local environment, imitation vision panels, such as blackened mirror glass, can be fitted to your door. It is recommended to use a door without any letter plates and to relocate the letterbox away from the door. The installation of either a video entry system or video doorbell is highly recommended, as these enable visitors to be identified without occupants having to approach the door. You must consider adapting, improving or changing your doors, windows and internal walls to buy yourself valuable time in the event of a forced entry attack. Through making the enhancements and changes as outlined in the guidance, you can help improve your home security and increase delay against attacks. But however you choose to improve your home security, any improvements and enhancements should not be made in isolation and must be considered as part of an overall approach to security to provide the best protection for you and your family. Information about other measures can be found at Protect Your Home and the NPSA website.